So we are going to present the first part, which is the introduction, problem statement and hypothesis for this research. So we'll begin with the first part, which is the introduction. First of all, pollution poses a great threat towards our river. The main causes of river pollution are from domestic and industrial sewage, effluents from livestock farms, manufacturing and agro-based industries, suspended solids from mining, housing and road construction, logging and clearing of forests. As you all know, rivers are important to nature and human society. It provides water supply, irrigation for agriculture, one of transportation mode for the human society, food sources, hydroelectric power, and water use for industries. Rivers are also important because it acts as habitat for the aquatic flora and fauna that play a role towards us. Despite all the problems, Malaysians are aware towards the occurrence of river pollution in this country. If they were aware of the situation, what are the threats of river pollution? The hypothesis of this research is the effects of river pollution are devastating towards mankind. Polluted water caused by urbanization, industrialization and deforestation are not suitable for drinking, industrial, recreation and agriculture. More seriously, contaminated water cause harm towards aquatic life.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Hadzril Asyraf and I will summarize a little bit about literature review. Okay, this literature review on river pollution will cover four aspects known as past analysis, political, economic, social and technological analysis. Firstly, river pollution has bring many adverse effects to our economic and social issues today. For economic reason, we can see that river pollution will decline the economic growth of most developing countries. Polluted river cannot generate income, cannot generate countries with economic income as there was no source of aquatic animals and aesthetic value. Polluted river also cannot function as a recreational and tourism sector and it will reduce national income. Furthermore, the cost of treating polluted water is very high and very cost effective. The second one is social analysis. For social analysis, the highlighted issue is health impact of river water pollution. Some effects of water pollution are recognized immediately, while others do not appear for months or years. When toxins are in the water, toxins travel from the water that animals drink to humans when the meat of animals is eaten for contaminants to enter the food chain. Infectious diseases such as typhoid fever and cholera can be contracted by drinking contaminated water. This health impact of water pollution is called as microbial water pollution. In fact, the effects of water pollution are the leading cause of death for humans around the world. There are some solutions from this study on how to reduce river pollution, especially in political and technological aspects. For political and technological analysis, our government has taken many actions to mitigate river pollution, such as by introducing the Environmental Quality Act, which is known as EQA Act 1927 to improve and preserve water quality in Malaysia. Last but not least, regular interactions by policy makers or government with industry to focus on ergonomic issues may encourage industry to modify and improve their technologies and work practices adopted to reduce the potential of river pollution.
Hi, my name is Oktorifo Gardiola and right now I'm going to explain about the threats, effects and causes of river pollution. So first things first, river pollution can threaten and affects many aspects. It can threaten environmental aspects, economical aspects, even the political aspects. But river pollution can also causes a lot of things. So first, let me focus on the threats and effects. So from the environmental aspects, it can threaten a life below water. So when the river pollution happens, the life below water is in danger. This is because the chemicals from the industrial waste or the chemicals from the plastic that dumped in the water. So the fish and then the life below water can threaten. And then besides that, it can also decreasing the amount of clean water that the countries has, and also it can give a bad consequences to human itself. So for example, if we let the river pollution to happen, it can also make floods, and it can also giving a bad consequences to humans' welfare as well. So moving on to the economical aspects, it can also cause the government to tackle the river pollution problem badly. Just the worse the river pollution, it can cost the government much higher. So it can give a higher cost to the government. Okay, so what really is causing river pollution to happen? So there are many things that causes river pollution to happen, but there are 4 of it that are most important. The first thing is the sewage and wastewater. This is the wastewater from household, like the wastewater that created by the house in the apartment or something. And then the second most important, the industrial waste. This is the second most important causes of river pollution, as the industrial waste is giving a much more dangerous chemical to the water. So it can lead to the endangering the life below water, because like the Kim River in Malaysia, there are a lot of chemicals that being wasted by the industries. Right now, that in the river there are no lives below the water, so it is very dangerous to the river. And the third one is dumping. The dumping is happen because of many like plastics and styrofoams and all that, and then it dump in the water for very long time, so it can create the chemical that can also danger the life. Okay, last but not least is global warming. Due to global warming, the water temperature is increased, and therefore many plants and like animals that death in the water, obviously. So it can create death for the coral reefs. So it can also create river pollution. So besides all these 4, there are so many causes of river pollution, but generally these 4 contributes much to the river.
Okay, so moving on to chapter 3, which is research design and methods. So in order to study the background of the issue being tackled, which is the causes and effects of river pollution, we perform a literature review to obtain information regarding this issue. This method use required to obtain various of information from journals and articles, where all of it was obtained from the internet. So each journals or articles will identify different causes and effects of river pollution in order to cover the whole topic of our research fully and widely. So in addition, this method is the most preferable because all the data and information gathered are reliable. Why do I say this? It's because journals and articles are mostly written by credible individuals that have already vast knowledge and had studied the area of river pollution before. So the data outcome from each research on river pollution, especially in Malaysia, can be obtained and compared thoroughly in order for us to review and make use under the topic. So hence we need not to worry regarding the reliability of our research outcomes because it is based on trusted sources.
Okay, for this part, Malaysia may be facing a great downturn due to decreasing natural resources, which is in this study is all about river water pollution. From the study conducted, river water pollution are caused by natural disaster that occur from time to time and also human activities that continuously happen. As a result, low water quality has shown to cause bad impacts on humans' health and environment that makes this problem become worsen. As a conclusion, all Malaysians are responsible for this problem of river water pollution and should take actions to prevent this problem from become worsen. Thank you.